Yo, what is going on, everybody? How is everyone out there doing? I hope you all are doing and feeling amazing. Today is definitely gonna be a wonderfully blessed day for each and every one of us. You already know the vibes. Come on now. It is good vibes only, positive vibrations always. It is your girl Chanze Aurels, welcoming all my good people back to the channel. So everyone, in today's video we definitely have something special going on. This is my first time dropping a collection video for you all. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to do something special for you all to show you all my appreciation for the constant love and support that you all show me. It truly does mean a lot to me. And recently I did just do a poll on both my Instagram and my YouTube community page to see which collection video you all would be interested in seeing me do first, and the options were the Kobe collection video, Air Max collection video, a LeBron collection video, and an SB collection video. And on both platforms, on both Instagram and YouTube, the majority of the votes did go to SBs, and I'm not mad at y'all because SBs just go crazy. I've always talked about how creative and different and unique SBs are, and I feel like I have a pretty nice variety of SBs to share with you all. So I'm just super excited and ecstatic to be here doing this video with all of you. But everyone, before we do get started with today's video, I'm gonna need everyone watching to go crazy on the like button for your girl. Definitely be sure to hit that like button. Let's get this video to 750 likes. That way this video will get pushed out into a larger audience and a greater number of people. And it also shows me that you all are interested in seeing this type of content. And once we do hit 750 likes, I will be sure to drop the next collection video. But yes, everyone, go ahead, let's make it official. Hit that subscribe button, all right? Become a part of the family, as well as ring those bell notifications. This way YouTube will notify you whenever your girl drops a new video, and you won't miss out on any of my content. But yes, everyone, we definitely have a pretty decent number of SBs and dunks to get through. So without further ado, everyone, let's dive right into the video. All right, everyone, we're gonna go ahead and get this party started off right, okay? To start this video off, here is the Nike SB collab with the Jordan 4 with the pine green colorway. This is the only Jordan 4 collab and Nike SB collab that they have released today. I think next year they are dropping this same shoe in both blue and red. But yes, this sneaker right here is definitely super dope. I actually would not have been able to cop this sneaker without Matt, the man himself, MT. Shout out to Matt, you are a real one. This sneaker right here was absolutely 100% a must cop. Definitely one of easily a top 3 SB in my collection, no doubts about it, no debate. And this sneaker right here is super dope. I mean, you can never go wrong with a pair of Jordan 4s, because like I've always said, Jordan 4s, messing up a Jordan 4 is almost impossible to do. You really got to put something crazy to a Jordan 4 for it not to be popping. But yeah, this right here, a super dope collaboration. And yes, everyone, definitely what I would like to consider a must cop. All right, so next up, everyone, we do have the Nike SB Orange Lobster. These right here, these are my babies, okay? When I actually hit through this sneaker through one of my local sneaker boutiques, Blacklist, and when I found out that I hit on a pair, I was so excited for this sneaker. I mean, the Lobster collection is just super dope, and in my personal opinion, maybe there's a little bias to it since, you know what I'm saying, I have this particular pair, but this is definitely one of the nicer colorways. I know that there's a purple lobster, a red lobster, a yellow lobster, a white lobster, there's a green lobster. There's a lot of different lobster colorways, and those yellows are probably my personal favorite out of all of the lobster colorways. But orange is definitely super dope. Purple is dope as well. The yellow, so it probably goes yellow, then purple, then maybe the orange. Purple and orange, you know what I mean? I think that can go either way, but this is definitely one of my favorite colorways out of the Lobster collection, and hitting on these through a raffle was just crazy to me because I was just like, what? Like, Yes! Like I couldn't even hold in how excited I was for this sneaker. Definitely one of the doper SBs I have in my collection. These are my babies. These are super nice for sure, but yeah, definitely thankful to have a pair of these in the collection, but woo, we still got a lot to get through, y'all, so moving on to the next sneaker. All right, everyone. Here is the Nike SB Green Apple. This sneaker right here is a part of the Fruity Pack, the Nike SB Fruity Pack that they released that also included other colorways like the blue raspberry, the cherries, and I believe the pineapple. I think those were Hot Top SBs if I'm not mistaken, and obviously the green apple. And I can confidently say out of the Fruity Pack, this is definitely my favorite colorway out of the 4 sneakers. I don't know, it's just got a more simple, chill vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing too much, but it's definitely a dope sneaker. The SB model in general is just fire. Okay, got that thick tongue, got those thick laces. Definitely a solid pair of SBs right here. But yes, everyone, got to keep this ball rolling, so moving on. Coming in with the next sneaker on the list, here is the Nike SB Safaris. These are dope. All right, I actually just copped this sneaker like 2 months back. I did pick these up from Blacklist, but when I first seen pictures of this sneaker, I was kind of hesitant on whether or not I wanted to cop this sneaker. Like, I wasn't really sold by the pictures I seen of this shoe, but I always say, I say it again, you never know what a sneaker is going to hit like until you have that sneaker in person. And since I know that, I went on ahead and copped this sneaker, and I was definitely pleased with this shoe. Definitely a solid pair of kicks in person, and I even had a chance to try these on. They look even better on foot, but the Safari SB is definitely dope. I think what makes this sneaker pop out the most is the blue laces. The blue laces on this shoe is definitely nice for sure. Good solid lace swap on this sneaker. There's also a black pair of laces in there as well. But yeah, the blue laces on this sneaker definitely make this sneaker pop out very nice. Definitely a solid pair of SBs here for sure. Would I classify these as must cops? I probably would not classify these as must cops, but overall definitely a nice SB and a nice sneaker to have in the collection. Next up, we do have the Nike Dunk Low Sunset Pulse. I actually copped this sneaker a while back, like close to 4 years ago. Unheard Of did release this sneaker on a general release. There wasn't any hype or anything behind this sneaker, you know what I'm saying? I don't even think people knew that this sneaker was even dropping, but once I seen them post it, I'm like, you know what? Why not cop this shoe? It's not the craziest dunk that I've ever seen, or you know what I'm saying, like colorway, but it was definitely a decent pair of kicks at the time, and I felt like they were nice enough to cop them. And I did vlog this pickup right here, but here is a closer look at the Sunset Pulse. The one thing about this shoe that I will say is that it will probably be a little bit challenging to find something to wear with this sneaker to kind of complement the shoe, just because there are so many different colors in this sneaker, you know what I'm saying? I will say that you probably wouldn't want to do too much when matching this shoe, just because the sneakers itself are so loud. But yes, these are the Sunset Pulse. All right, still a dead stock pair. I have not wore these either, but yeah, everybody, got to keep this ball rolling. So there's a better look at both sides of the shoe, but got to keep this ball rolling. So moving on to the next sneaker, y'all. Next up on the list, everybody, we do have the Nike SB Hot Top Unicorn Gundams. All right, going through all these SBs is just taking me down memory lane, because I can remember when these sneakers dropped. It wasn't even that long ago, but this sneaker right here was always dope in my opinion. The Nike swoosh on this side actually comes off. All right, I'm not gonna take it all the way off. I don't want to mess that up, but definitely a dope pair of high top SBs. This is probably my favorite high top SB that I do have in my collection. Also comes with those spare pairs of laces. Look like it's about 4 laces that the sneaker does come with, but overall just a really solid shoe. It's just different. Like I said, when it just comes to these SBs, every sneaker is just different from the next. But yes, everyone, definitely a nice pair of kicks for sure. Ooh wee, that heat, y'all. That heat, the Nike SB Mommies. These right here are the real deal. These were a big deal when I first got these. Like, I knew how special this sneaker was. The Mommy is easily a top 3 SB that I have in my collection. SB Dunk, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this sneaker was always special to me. I can remember getting these from Unheard Of and how excited I was to hit on a pair of these as well. Like, the details on this sneaker just go crazy. I also did a review on this shoe if you wanted to check out all the details to the sneaker. But yeah, like, if you were somebody that didn't know what this sneaker was, you know what I'm saying, you might look at it and not even think too much of the sneaker, like, oh, those are just okay, but nothing crazy. But I'm telling you, like, if you know, you know. My personal favorite feature on this sneaker is the glow in the dark on this shoe. The glow in the dark on this shoe is absolutely crazy. But yes, this is definitely an amazing pair of sneakers. These have always been my babies right here. These are super, super dope. For sure, definitely not even one of my favorite SBs, but just one of my most unique sneakers that I do have in my entire collection, and easily a top 3 pair of SBs in my SB collection. So yes, definitely, I could talk about these all day long. Like, I could just go on and on and on and on about the Mommy Dunks, but definitely a special pair of kicks right here. But let's get into the next shoe, y'all. The next shoe up on the list is going to be the Nike Dunk Low University Red. All right, this sneaker right here is probably the most simple dunk that I have in my entire Nike SB collection. All right, it's funny that this is like my most simple dunk, and I actually tripled up on this sneaker. I do have one pair that I already wore. This is a dead stock pair that I am showing you right here, but this is about as simple as it gets as far as dunks go. And yeah, nothing too crazy about this sneaker, just a simple little pickup. What I do like about this shoe is that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is just going to be really easy to find something to match up with. It's more of an everyday kind of wear for me. Nothing like super special or super significant with this sneaker, but hey, I got them, so it's a part of the collection. All right, but yes, let's go and let's get into the next shoe on the list. Here we do have the Nike SB Bart Simpson. This shoe right here is fire. Okay, I've talked about SBs a lot, and I've always talked about the creative colorways. This is a prime example of SBs having some of the dopest colorways in the game. Super dope colorway. I love the selection of colors that they did add to the sneaker. Even gave us a green pair of spare laces. That lace swap on the shoe is probably super dope as well, but this was definitely a hit. When this sneaker dropped, I was really geeking for these. I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely one of my favorite colorways in my dunk collection. These right here, these are good to go for sure. Definitely a solid pair of SBs. All right, give you all a closer look at the Bart Simpsons. Yeah, the yellow, the red, the blue, white, and green. Ooh, fire, y'all. Definitely dope for sure. Moving on to the next dunk on the list, everyone. Here we do have the Nike Dunk Low Union Court Purple. All right, this released in multiple different colorways. I can't even remember what those pairs are called. I'll find some pictures to pull up to show you all, so you all can see the different colorways they released. But there was a pair that was definitely super dope that I was like, at the time, I'm like, like, which pair is nicer, the Court Purples or the other pair? But I don't know, like, I really like this particular pair of sneakers. The Unions, I don't know what happened to the hype with the Unions, but they were releasing some dope sneakers. I don't think we've got a collaboration with Union and Nike's Dunks in a while. Like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went wrong, but the collaborations that they did give us were fire. This is definitely a solid pair of dunks right here. I did get this pair from corporate. This is about a good 2 years ago, maybe a little bit over 2 years, but I always did care for this sneaker. All right, definitely a nice pair of Dunks for sure. I haven't had a chance to wear this pair just yet, but these shouldn't be too hard to find something style with them, since it is a more simple colorway, but it definitely is definitely a sneaker that you can find something to wear with this shoe. It's not doing too much, but it still looks good, so that's all that matters. But yes, everyone, let's get into the next shoe on the list. Next shoe we have is the high top Nike SB KCDC. All right, this sneaker was different. I can remember like my first impression on this sneaker when I first saw the pictures of this shoe, and at the time I'm literally like, man, this has got a different vibe to it. And here it is, fast forward a couple years later, and that's still my initial thoughts when I look at this sneaker, is that this shoe just has a different vibe to it. Okay, for me personally, I'm definitely gonna go with the low top SBs over the high top Dunks. I've always definitely been a fan of the low top Dunks, but there are definitely a lot of dope colorways in the high top Dunks. And this one right here, even though the colorway on this sneaker isn't like super, you know what I mean, isn't like just going crazy, like I don't know what it is about this shoe that just makes this vibe different. You know what I'm saying? They also gave us a couple different laces on this sneaker as well, and I wonder what made them throw the green laces in there. Probably makes this sneaker pop out for real. But if I had to do a lace swap, I'd probably go with this particular pair of laces right here. But definitely a solid pair of Dunks. The material on this sneaker feels good as well. Take a look at the gum bottoms. I feel like I'm doing a whole review on these babies again. I ain't seen them in a minute. I ain't pulled them out in a minute. This is another dead stock SB though right here. Haven't had a chance to wear these. Like I said, finding something with this sneaker, it shouldn't be too challenging. You know what I'm saying? Gotta find something that has at least one of the colors on the sneaker. But overall, not a bad pair of SBs at all. This is not necessarily one of my favorite Dunks that I do own, but it's definitely nice. These are definitely nice, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with the right fit, these would definitely come to life real nice. But yes, let's go ahead and dive into the next sneaker on the list, y'all. Let's keep this ball rolling. Still got a long way to go. Next up, everyone, we do have the Nike SB eBay Dunks. This shoe right here is probably the craziest SB I have, just because of the fact that this mug got see-through all over the sneaker. I don't have any pair of shoes like that. Like, this is the only sneaker that you literally have areas where you can see through the sneaker. That is wild. It's definitely giving what in the world, because what are you supposed to wear with these? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a sneaker person, you know what I'm saying? I love all different types of sneakers, so I thought the shoe was dope enough to cop. But from the beginning, from when I first copped this shoe all the way till now, I'm still in awe. I still don't know what in the world I will wear with this shoe. Probably gotta have some socks that match up with this sneaker, just because it's see-through. It's like, if you want your feet to be seen, if you want, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like maybe wear some sandals or something. But this one right here is definitely, these is crazy. Like I said, SB gonna give you something different every time. SBs is about their business. They be standing on business. They say, listen, every shoe y'all cop gonna be different from the next. And different these are. But yes, everyone, these are the eBay Dunks. I think this is, for me personally, I really truly don't know what I will wear with this shoe, and I'm not somebody that has a hard time figuring out what to wear with my sneakers. So for me personally, this is probably going to be more of a collector's piece for your girl, because I don't see myself wearing this sneaker anytime soon. But I do like the colorway. I will say that the colorway is nice, and these are different, so your girl had to go ahead and cop them. Moving on to the next sneaker on the list, everybody. This is the Nike Dunk Social Status Strawberry Milk. The free lunches. Boy, like I said, memory lane all the way with these Dunks, boy, because this sneaker did come out in 2021, and I think I appreciate the sneaker even more now than I did when the sneaker initially came out. It's definitely got some really crazy materials on it, but overall, definitely a nice pair of Dunks. Another dead stock pair of sneakers right here. All right, give you all a better look at it. But yeah, I definitely think that I can appreciate this sneaker more now than I did back then. I let them sit on the shelf for a while, and taking a look at them 3 years later, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely nice to look at the sneaker all over again and just kind of reminisce on when I first bought the shoe. But yeah, these are definitely nice. Like I said, the materials on this shoe are crazy, and the details on the sneaker are nice as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the packaging that came with this shoe was super dope as well. So I just feel like they put a lot of effort into this particular release right here, but definitely a sneaker that I'm thankful to have in the collection. Coming in with the next sneaker on the list, everybody, we do have the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinsons. These right here, woo, these are cold. Literally, this is definitely my favorite pair of non-SB. So when it comes to just regular Nike Dunks, this is definitely my favorite colorway, hands down. I have some pretty nice Dunks, but the Jackie Robinsons, like, they're just different. They stand out a lot to me. I think the meaning behind the shoe and just the way they executed this sneaker, like they executed this sneaker so well, you know what I'm saying? Like the writings on this sneaker, the 42 on the side, the colorway, the laces. This sneaker right here is super dope. I think these released like summer of 2022. I can't remember the exact date, but these have always, this is not a sneaker that I'd be like, dang, like that I put away and I'd be like, I forgot I had these. Now I know when I think of my shoes and you know what I'm saying, I'm thinking of my collection, this is definitely a sneaker that always comes to mind because these just stand out to me. I've always loved this sneaker right here, but these were definitely a must cop, you know what I'm saying? Definitely what I like to classify as a must cop. Definitely super thankful and always have been happy to have this pair of sneakers in my SB and my Nike Dunk collection. These go crazy, y'all. Definitely do. This is the Nike SB Low City of Styles. What's really unique about this sneaker right here is that there's a layer under here that is completely red, and you can kind of tear this sneaker away, like this outer layer here, and you'll see that red. And once I've seen the pictures of the red underlayer on this shoe, and this sneaker looks like a completely different sneaker once you tear that away. I'm not gonna do that right now, but one day I'll definitely get to seeing what these babies really hit like once you got that whole another layer and that red just kind of making the shoe pop out just that much more. But this is definitely a unique sneaker in the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like it's almost like two sneakers in one. To my surprise, this sneaker didn't get the love that I thought it deserved. Like I said, SBs have always been super dope, but I don't know, I thought that this sneaker would bring more people out. I did get this pair of Dunks from Unheard Of, and these are definitely fire. It's got like a really chill, it's funny because just looking at the sneaker right now, it's got a really chill feel to the shoe, but like I said, the pictures with that red, a whole different vibe. So definitely a nice addition to the collection, y'all. Looking good. Moving on to the next sneaker on the list, everybody, we do have the Rayssa Leal Dunk. All right, this shoe did drop this year. My pops actually got this sneaker for me. Shout out to Pops, my bestie. But yeah, these are clean though, for sure. Nothing too crazy going on with this sneaker, but you know what I'm saying, just enough to make this sneaker pop out. These are definitely fly though. What I like most about this sneaker is that it's majority white, and I love a clean white pair of sneakers. So I'm definitely looking forward to putting these to the pavement. Again, shouldn't be too hard to find something to wear with this sneaker, considering that it isn't doing too much. It's not nothing like super crazy going on with the sneaker, but it's definitely fire though. I do like these a lot. Another dead stock pair of sneakers I have in the collection, boy. It's a lot of dead stock shoes that I have. You know what I mean? I feel like I wear the same couple pairs, you know what I mean, most of the time. But definitely a nice sneaker in the collection. Thank you, Pops, for the kicks. Mwah, I love ya. But yes, everyone, we do still have a decent amount of Dunks to get through, so let's keep the ball rolling. Moving on. Next up on the list, everybody, we do have the Nike Dunk Low by Off-White collaboration. They did release 50 different variations of this sneaker, and right here, as you all can see, that does say 11 out of 50, so this must be the 11th pair, the 11th shoe out of the 50. But these are nice. As you all can see, I've definitely got my fair share of wear out of this sneaker. Matt, the store owner of Corporate, in case some of you all didn't know who Matt was, but he did gift me this pair of sneakers for my birthday a couple years back, so that was definitely super dope. Shout out to Matt, you know what I'm saying? But these is nice though, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely one of the nicer pair of Nike Dunk Lows that I have as well, just based off of the fact that it's an Off-White sneaker alone. I said it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna act like I don't love them more because they're Off-Whites, but as far as like the actual sneaker itself, the colorway, definitely a very simple shoe. Nothing crazy going on with the sneaker at all, besides the fact that we do have these orange laces running through the sneakers. But yes, everyone, had to show you all the Off-Whites, you know what I'm saying? But yes, let's go ahead and get into the next sneaker. Coming in with the next sneaker, everybody. All right, here is the Nike Dunk Low collaboration with Bron, you know what I'm saying? Where my Bron fans at? All right, this is the Fruity Pebble. All right, as you all can see, you got that King James logo on the heel of the sneaker, but these are definitely nice for sure. I like the concept with the sneaker, the Fruity Pebble colorway. Definitely a solid pair of kicks for sure. I mess with Dunks heavy and I mess with Bronze heavy. Bronze are probably my favorite sleeper sneaker out there, you know what I'm saying? I know too many people, if you know, you know. There's a lot of people that don't know how dope Bronze are, and the fact that this is a collaboration between two of my favorite type of sneakers definitely just makes me like the sneaker just that much more. These are definitely, this is a clean pair right here though. Another dead stock pair of Dunks that I do own. Got those clear white bottoms, but yes, everyone, definitely, as you all can see, got that Fruity Pebble on the tongue. Fruity Pebble laces, but yes, definitely a nice pair of shoes for sure. Coming in with the next sneaker on the list, we do have the Nike Dunk Low Halloween Dunks. These right here are definitely dope. I'll just go ahead and say what my favorite thing about this shoe is, and it's the fact that this sneaker does glow in the dark. I got a big ring light on me right now, so I'm gonna just have to put a picture of these bad boys when they do glow in the dark. But like I said, that glow in the dark, I feel like that could make almost any shoe just pop. Like, that is a dope feature to add to a sneaker. Like I said, it just gives a completely different dynamic to a shoe. But the fact that this doesn't even look like a sneaker that glows in the dark. Maybe with the exception of the outsoles, but you wouldn't expect for this sneaker to glow in the dark. And you know what I'm saying, maybe I even throw these on this year since it is Halloween season, it's spooky season. What better sneaker to throw on than some Halloween Dunks? All right, but yeah, it's definitely a nice pair of kicks. All right, everybody, moving on to the next sneaker on the list, we do have the Nike SB Dunk Low FTC. This has always been one of my favorite SBs in my entire collection. Definitely, I don't know if I can give this a top 5, but I would definitely say that this is top 10 for sure. Yes, definitely one of my favorite SBs for sure. And this is also, as you all can see, a dead stock pair of SBs that I do have. You know what I'm saying? Definitely one of my faves right here. These my babies, y'all. Definitely fire. All right, everyone. Here are the Nike SB High Dior Greenwoods. I did pick up this sneaker this year. Got this shoe from Unheard Of. Still have yet to wear this sneaker, so these are dead stock. But this is like, I just be so forgetful sometimes, but I think this has some like designs in it that's inspired by the Indian culture and everything. And what made me really like this sneaker was the fact that I seen somebody rocking this sneaker, and the pictures that they posted of this shoe was super dope, because when I seen Unheard Of post this sneaker, I wasn't really impressed with the shoe personally, but when I seen somebody rocking them, you know what I'm saying, when you could definitely it's all about how you rock this sneaker, because the shoe itself is one thing, but how you put them to the pavement that is the determining factor. But yes, the pictures that I seen of this sneaker on feet is what sold this shoe for me. But definitely a nice SB high. But yes, everyone, let's go ahead and get into the next sneaker. Next up, everybody, we do have the Nike SB Chameleon Dunks. I just picked these up maybe like a month or two back. I just did a review on this sneaker, and boy, I know I put them to the pavement, but looking at them right now, look like I done wore these bad boys through the ground a little bit. I don't know. I only wore them one time, if I'm not. Now I wore them a couple times. I have wore these a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But I had to give you all a on feet look at this sneaker. But the purple laces is what makes this sneaker pop out the most. You know what I'm saying? It's already a couple hits of purple throughout. What is this in my shoe? Oh, it's just. But yes, the purple hits on this sneaker with the purple laces, and then the chameleon detailing on this shoe. Definitely nice. All right, definitely got some crazy details and some nice materials on this shoe. But yep, I'm gonna give you all a better look, closer look at the sneaker, full 360 view. But yes, definitely a nice addition to add to the collection, y'all. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the next sneaker on the list. All right, everyone, here is a top 5 sneaker in the SB collection for sure. Definitely a top 5 SB in my collection. Like I said, when I had first, these and the FTCs released around the same time, but these definitely are beating the FTCs. You know what I'm saying? Those are dope, but these Parras, I think that these are really high on a lot of people's list. You know what I'm saying? Like, the FTCs are nice, but these is heat right here. These Parra dunks have always been dope. The abstract arts. I remember when I did a top 10 sneaker pickup of the year video. It might have been I think it was 2021. I had did that video. It was like December 2021. And I put this in my honorable mentions and not in my top 10. And I still trip about that to this day, because it's like, there's no way this shoe should have been excluded from my top 10 pickups of 2021, because like I said, definitely one of my hottest pair of SBs for sure. All right, on to the next shoe. Here is my sleeper sneaker right here. I feel like almost everybody slept on this SB, and I don't know why, because in my humble opinion, these are fire. I don't know what it is about this sneaker that I like so much, but I don't know, the vibe on this shoe is just different. Maybe that's what it is. Like, it's got a real dope vibe to it, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't know, they just fire. I like them a lot. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's not necessarily one of my best SBs, but definitely one of my favorites. It's definitely unique. I think the fact that a lot of people weren't big on this sneaker and a lot of people kind of like slept on this shoe makes me appreciate the sneaker just that much more, because me personally, I never go with the hype. It's either dope or it's okay or it's just not. You know what I'm saying? Fly is fly. And these right here, these are definitely good to go. I don't know why people didn't care for this sneaker like that, but your girl had to have them. Definitely one of my favorite sneakers, one of my favorite dunks, I should say, in my SB collection. And like I said, not necessarily the best, one of my best SBs, but definitely one of my favorites. I really do just like the vibe of this sneaker. And yeah, another dead stock pair right here, y'all. Actually, I lied. This is not dead stock. I did wear this sneaker one time to do an on feet for you all when I did cop this shoe, but these bad boys, these babies still looking all right. Still looking good. But yes, the There Skateboards. Now, I don't know what they had going on with that name. The There Skateboards. Hey, did you get the There Skateboards? Like, it's a little strange name for a sneaker, but nonetheless, definitely a nice pair of kicks. Doesn't take away from how dope this shoe is. Solid pair of sneakers. And I like the fact that these won't get dirty as quickly, because it is a majority black sneaker with hits of dark green around this shoe. So if you take care of these babies, they'll take care of you in return. But yes, everybody, moving on to the last sneaker on the list. And last but not least, everybody, we do have the Nike SB Futura Dunks. These right here, these are the real deal, y'all. Oh yes, beautiful, beautiful sneaker. for sure. A must cop, a 10 out of 10 every day of the week, all that good stuff. These right here, these is nothing to play with at all. I was able to hit on a raffle through Blacklist on this sneaker, and like I said, this is another shoe that I was ecstatic about because these are just super dope. I think that this is gonna be a very valuable sneaker in the future. It's just one of them ones, and these are my babies. If I had to pick a sneaker, a favorite SB out of the collection, it will probably be the Futurist, y'all. And I'm not saying it's the most hype, I'm not saying it's the most valuable at the moment, but as far as like the actual colorway and the look of the sneaker and the feel of the shoe, this is probably my dopest one right here. You know what I'm saying? I love the orange Lobsters. And you can never go wrong with a pair of Jordan 4s. Jordans is Jordans. Jordans is always gonna be goated. With all the extra hype and all the extra opinions out there, tit for tat, this is probably my dopest SB right here. The colorway is sick. I see a lot of comparisons between the Parra Dunks and the Futura Dunks, and as nice as those Parra Dunks are, I would give these the edge. Like I said, it's just something so dope about this sneaker. It's that colorway, the feel of the shoe is just crazy. These are crazy. This is, like I said, this is probably my hardest pair of SBs right here. Definitely super happy to have a pair of these in the collections. I was trying to get those Verdi so I can add that to the collection and share that shoe with all of you because I knew I was going to be doing this video soon. But yes, everyone, that is my entire dunk collection, my entire Nike SB collection. I believe that I have a total of 27 pairs of Dunks and SBs combined, and I know that the poll was SBs alone, but I feel like I had a lot of regular Dunks that I feel like were deserving enough to show you all and include in this video, so I was definitely excited to share those with you as well. But 27 pairs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? As I was going through each sneaker, like I said, they definitely took me down memory lane because I could just remember purchasing all of those sneakers, most of them. Like I said, Pops got me a couple, Matt hooked me up with a couple pairs. You know what I'm saying? But like for the majority of the shoe, it just kind of took me down memory lane and what was going on around the time of the purchase. So it's kind of like a little timeline. So that's definitely super dope for sure. You know what I'm saying? I tried to start the video off with some heat with those Jordan 4 SBs and then try to end the video off with another really dope SB as well. But yes, everyone, I hope that you all did enjoy a look and a sneak peek into my entire SB collection. Again, let's run this video up. Let's get this bad boy to 750 likes. Get this baby pushed out into the algorithm. And I promise you all, I will be dropping my Bron collection. And as many SBs and Dunks I have, I may have just as many Brons. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Bron person. I feel like those don't get enough love. So that'll definitely be a dope video to do as well. Kind of shed some more light on how dope Brons really are. Those are definitely my sleeper sneaker. You know what I mean? As far as like the sneaker game goes and stuff like that. But yes, everyone, thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to tune into the video. You know what I'm saying? I know this video is a little bit longer than usual. I hope you all did enjoy, but I am curious to know what you all think about my collection. Let your girl know down in the comment section below. I will be sure to get back with you all. The feedback is definitely appreciated, but the year is not over with just yet, y'all. We getting there. We in late October right now. We're getting close to the end of 2024, but there is still a lot of heat coming out. You got those Black and Cement 3s, you got those Columbia 11s, and your girl has to have them. I mean, I got to. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be on the lookout for your girl, and make sure you give me a follow on Instagram as well at Chanze Aurels. I will be sure to put the link to my Instagram in the description below, so all you will have to do is hit that link and it will take you straight to my Instagram page. But yes, everyone, I really don't have too much more to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I know this video, like I said, is a little bit longer than usual, so I'm not trying to take up too much of y'all's time. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in to the video. Much love, y'all, and good vibes only. Be on the lookout for the next video, y'all. Definitely got plenty more heat coming your way and soon. It is your girl Chanze Aurels, and until the next video, y'all, we out.